Hey traders, we're going to do a market update. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so pretty much nothing across the board, the broad picture. You know, Dow pretty much an even across the board. So I'm not going to really go through the actual daily charts. But one thing I want to share with you is what I'm seeing on the longer term pictures. And I want to show you some monthly charts in this video. To show you what I'm seeing overall. Now you can see this is the Dow Jones here. All right, the Dow Jones monthly chart. And on the Dow Jones monthly chart, we actually can see that the market has actually obviously gone straight up, and now this whole month here has been nothing but nothing. Nothing but nothing. And you can see the market actually closed higher, and really it's not really following through. And so it's really it's like what's going to happen in September and October really going to tell a story. We break back below here, then we can start to see some downward movement. But if we keep rallying up, then we could actually start to head towards, as you can see, towards the top of this channel. And this is the overall major monthly channel here. So we actually could be on our way back up to 20,000. Maybe even higher than that. Maybe. Okay, we just don't know. It actually did come down, sort of bounce off this level, come back up. Pretty much a nothing day on the nothing bar at the moment, on the monthly bar on the Dow Jones. But the one thing I want to share with you is this. You can see if we do start to break below this sort of 1650 level, 1620, 16,200 level. If we start to get a break below that, then it looks like if we get a break below that, then obviously that won't happen now. It may not happen. It probably won't even happen this year. But if sometime next year, might happen this year, but sometime next year, if we do get a break, you can see we have quite a decent drop back down towards the 14,000 level. That 14,000 level is definitely a lot of areas of resistance and support. So that's basically what I've been seeing all through here on the Dow Jones. So looking at the S&P, let's have a look at the S&P here. This is the S&P monthly chart here, and you can see basically what's been happening here again on the S&P monthly chart. Let me actually just draw this trend line, and you can see overall, guys, if I draw this trend line from there to there, you can see basically that's the area. This is the whole sort of channel that is being bouncing up, and you can see this whole area through here, and especially if we get a close below this line through here, and you can see that's actually quite a decent support line. And you can see that we've got like a lot of support through, got a bounce through here, and so on and so forth. And now we're squeezed up into this triangle pattern here. So first, if we start to get a close below this trend line here, it's definitely going to be a selling point. But for me, on a monthly chart, once we start to get a monthly close below, say, the 19,000 level or the 1900 level, we have a pretty steep, not that many support and resistance, and I think we're going to have a pretty steep run down, or a pretty quick run down towards the 1550 level. You can see here there's not much support and resistance. There's a little bit of support and resistance around this level through here, around the 1800. But if we break that, then it looks like we're going to have a pretty big drop down towards that level. And where I get that level from, guys, if I squeeze my chart up, you can actually see that got this resistance here, got this resistance here. So you can see this double resistance. We start to break this overall major support that is building through here, I think we're likely to have a pretty decent drop to the downside. Moving on through to the Russell, you can see on the Russell that we've had obviously this steep trend line, and this is where long-term technical analysis can really work in your favor if you keep an eye on long-term view. And you can see we've been sort of just monthly we've been stepping up through there as well too. So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen. It's obviously running up towards the highs, edging up slowly on the Russell. So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen over the next few months, because it's actually quite interesting. Like, I'm excited to see what the pictures are going to tell us. Are we going to keep running up, going to keep running down, and how are we actually going to trade that as well too. So I'm actually quite excited about this time, guys. And see, it's sort of like a game that I'm playing with myself. That didn't sound good, but but anyway, I have a partner. I don't need to do that. Anyway, let's keep it PG here in this bitch. I mean, oh man, I've lost it. We have a decent support here around the 103 level, guys. If we break that, you can see there's no support until this level here. So this whole from down here, from there to there, is a pretty big decent drop. If we start to get a monthly close below there, we have a pretty sharp drop down through there. And the Nasdaq, guys, the Nasdaq is the one that is really interesting. The Nasdaq, for me, if you look at the Nasdaq, it's got a lot of support through here, and we've got this long-term trend line. And this is where people say technical analysis doesn't work. I think it does. Look at that there. Tell me that is just not magic. Look at that there. It bounced off there back in 2012. This is a monthly chart, by the way, guys. Bounced off there, and it also bounced off there as the market was coming crashing down and the market took off. These are the long-term charts, guys, that even sometimes I forget to look at, because sometimes these are the charts going to show you those major areas of support and resistance. And it's like, the protection plunge team came in and bought it and blah blah blah. I just think there's major areas of support and resistance where you can't see sometimes. You can see there's this the Nasdaq is now just edging higher and edging higher and edging higher right now, and just what's going to happen this month here, it's really interesting. But looking at this overall market here, guys, if we start to get a break below here, obviously, and we get to start breaking below this trend line here and this trend line here, we start to get a break below there. We start to see, what is that? 4,500 is that level. If we start to get a break below that level there, guys, then we're likely to start probably doing this sort of action, and then heading down towards, I would say, there's a little bit of support around the 4,000 level, but apart from that, if we break the 4,000, we have a pretty sharp drop down towards a 3,000 level, possibly even lower than that. So that's obviously looking at the long-term picture, guys. This is just a long-term view. There's obviously nothing going on in the market, so I thought I'd share with you what I'm seeing on the monthly charts. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.